Hello, you're watching Much Ado About Something today, and I'm Donna. And Donald and I, are out here at the farmer's market, and I'm going to take you along with us today. We're going to go in this restaurant and have breakfast, and then we're going to walk around and see what the vendors have got to offer, and I'll share that with you. It's a beautiful day. It's supposed to the heat index is supposed to be up around 100 today. So Donald and I are out here trying to get it done before the heat hits us. Thank you for joining me today. You know you're welcome, and I'll bring you along and see what they've got. They have alfresco dining outside here at the famous Moose Cafe.
You filming me?
Yeah. Every meal here is served with biscuits and apple butter. Look at these biscuits. Boy, these look good. Well, here we are at the market. We'll go here and see what we can find. That's kale. Look at that squash. That looks pretty good. It's not raw. We're checking out the honey here. Salty deals. Homemade salsa. Pickled eggs.
I don't see any pickled quail eggs.
Me either. Fresh flowers.
Pillow, because we got the pillow.
Talking about beautiful, look at these. $22 for the local raw.
Honey stick.
That's a pick-me-up. You might want to get a few and take them in your work truck.
I'll get a couple.
If your sugar drops, that'll be excellent.
Oh, I gotta go over there.
Yeah.
Send them here.
All right. Here, you want to taste it? Candy?
Got my sugar.
Well, we made it back from the farmer's market today. The heat index out there is over 100 degrees, so we decided not to do much outside today, but just stay inside. But I wanted to share with you what I got from the farmer's market today. Now, you know I like loose leaf tea. I drink a lot of loose leaf tea, and then I make my own teas. And so I needed a tea diffuser that had smaller holes so that my powdered or ground tea wouldn't come through these holes. So I found that today, and it's got this little lid that goes on it. That was $10, but I thought that was awesome. It won't fit in a bigger cup, but it'll fit in a regular sized cup. And so I thought that was just perfect for what I needed it for. So I picked that up today. While I'm at it, I'm going to go ahead and make a cup of tea. We'll go ahead and put the loose leaf tea on in here. I have a lot of diffusers, but the holes on them are so big that sometimes if I use it like a tea that's been ground, like this nettle tea that I've got right here, which is kind of like a powder, which would be great if I was putting it in a smoothie, but I'm not, so I thought it would be good to use that little diffuser right there. I picked that up there at the farmer's market. And go ahead and pour some water, some boiling water of this, and make a cup of tea while I'm sharing with you what I got from the farmer's market. I'm trying to go through all of my teas so that I'll know what I need to forage for this year. If I, need to forage for certain things or not. If I've got plenty of it, then I'm not going to forage something that I already have a lot of. Let me get this teapot here. I really like that little diffuser. Donald found him a few things. He's already took them and put them where they go. And this is what we got from the farmer's market today. We got this delicious cantaloupe. It's ripe and it smells really good. I got this Hauser Farms raw honey. It's a wildflower and it's local and it's raw. And that's exactly the kind of honey that I like to buy. It was only $22 for a quart. Locally grown wildflower honey that is raw. So I got that to add. I'm not quite out of honey, but I like when I can catch it at a good deal and I'm around exactly what I want, I like to go ahead and pick that up. So I picked that up to go in my stash. He got homegrown tomatoes, and these are locally grown too. So he picked up some of those so that he can make tomato sandwiches and some fresh salsa. He also picked up one of these buckets of blackberries. These blackberries are tame blackberries. They're not the wild ones that we usually pick, this tiny little small wild ones that we usually go to the mountains and pick. But that's okay. He thought maybe we could eat some fresh and maybe make some blackberry jam out of them. So I'll probably do that. And he picked up these little brushes here. They were $4.99 so that he could grill. They've got long handles and he wanted them to use for his grill. When he puts the barbecue sauce and stuff on the meat that he grills, he needed these. Now these were $10 a bucket. These were $1.79 a pound. The honey was $22 and the cantaloupe was $4, which I thought was a great price, and that cantaloupe smells so good. We can't wait to go ahead and eat that. And of course I got the little diffuser. They had so much handmade soap and different things there at the farmer's market. I really enjoyed seeing that. I'm going to go ahead and put something over these blackberries so the fruit flies will leave it alone. They had beautiful fresh flowers there at that farmer's market. I mean, they probably had 6 or 7 vendors that were selling big bunches of locally grown flowers. I thought they were beautiful. And of course, that's a seasonal item. That'll not be there for very much longer, just when these flowers are in season. I was tempted to buy a big bundle of them, but I didn't, because I bought a big bundle the last time I went, or my daughter did, and we just split it. It was so big. I didn't get one this time, and I broke my vase. I broke my big flower vase that I've had for years. Yep, I was washing it over here, and it just slipped out of my hand. That's been happening a lot with all this stuff that I'm going through with my shoulder and the weakness and stuff that I have in my hands. I'm not as good with my left hand as I'm a right-handed person, so when I can't use my right hand and I have to use my left hand, it's really made me fumbly. but it caused me to break this beautiful vase that I've had for years. So I'm going to have to, when I go thrifting, put on the list to find another beautiful vase. So when I do buy the fresh flowers, I've got a beautiful vase to put them in. But over the course of life, that's what happens, isn't it? I hardly ever break anything, but here lately I've probably broke more than I ever have. I want to put a little honey in this tea while it's still warm, and I enjoy it. I didn't buy any of the flowers that they had there because I'm kind of just going to maintain and take care of the flowers that I have. So I didn't buy any new flowers, but I did look at them. Now I wanted to buy a fig tree. The last time I went with my daughter to that farmer's market, they had fig trees for sale, but they were not there this week, so they must have already sold out of them. But if I go back and I find a fig tree or a bay tree, I'm looking for a bay tree. I would love to grow my own bay leaves and harvest them myself here. So I'm still looking for a bay tree. The one that I bought from Amazon did not make it. Yeah, there wasn't enough roots on it, and it just didn't make it. So I'm in the lookout. I'm on the lookout for a new bay tree. But we had a really good day. We got to the flea market and looked around and got out and got back before it was the heat got so bad. It was, the heat index was really bad. But we made it back before the heat got so hot. And we got here, and then we kept the grandkids for a few hours. And now me and Donald's just resting. I have a lot of projects to catch up on, but I'm trying to take it slow and easy and just catch up on what I can. We've got an extra day today because of the 4th of July weekend. Me and Donald don't have many plans for that. We've been invited to quite a few things, but we may just stay at home and enjoy 4th of July here. We can sit on our back deck and see the fireworks from the town, so we may decide to do that. I'm not sure yet what our 4th of July plans are. Maybe I'll be able to share them with you once we decide and go ahead and have them. I hope you have a wonderful 4th of July. Have a wonderful day. And like always, until next time.